Hello, beautiful seekers. This is Clarity 1129. Welcome to another pick a card reading. It is a general and a timeless reading, and today's topic is nothing. I have just not kept an intention for any particular thing, but I'm just going to find out what's happening in your life and where you're getting stuck and where you need to go. So I'm just keeping it could be love, it could be anything in your life. Whatever I see in the cards is what I'm going to relay to you. I'll be doing a Celtic cross reading, and it's the first time I think I'm doing it on the channel. I do it otherwise it's an in-depth reading, and so let's try it this time. Yes. So without further delay, let me introduce you to the piles. As you can see, we have 3 piles here. Okay, there are 5, but there are only 3 for you to choose from. These are going to be the oracle decks. All right. So let's begin. Pile number 1 is the original Rider-Waite tarot, or the Star card to choose from. Pile number 2 is the Ethereal Visions tarot, or the Fool card. Lot of Aquarius energy, and this was just taken randomly, not by design. And pile number 3 is the Morgan Greer tarot, or the Hangman, which is Pisces energy. All right. So take a deep breath and relax. And whatever the problem is on your mind, or whatever it is that you want a solution for, just think about it. It may or may not come in the reading, but we're hoping that if you do, you may actually find an answer here for you. As it is, chances are that if you've stumbled upon this reading, there will be something in it for you to take home. Now, after I lay out your cards, I'll explain as we move along. And towards the end, we'll take cards from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck as advice for you, as well as from the Secret Language of Color. All right. I hope the entire reading comes within this because it will take a lot of space. I'll adjust accordingly. I'll be live shuffling on camera. All right. So without further delay, let's move to pile number 1. Those who chose the original Rider-Waite tarot, or the beautiful Star card. All right. I'll keep my crystals aside. Yes, I think this should be enough. Can you see that? Yes, we put this here. All right. All right, let me explain as we move along. This card represents you. The card that's crossing you is something that's happening right now, which could be a block in your connection, in whatever you're thinking of, be it a connection or your career or whatever it is. This is the problem. All right. Card which indicates that this is your immediate past. This is what's there in your subconscious mind. This is the outcome you favor consciously. This is the immediate future. Is it all coming in? If you carry on without, doing what you are currently doing, this is where you will reach. This is your external environment. This are your hopes and fears. And this is your final outcome. All right. Okay. Bottom of the deck energy is the Queen of Swords. All right, let's begin. Pile number 1. 6 of Pentacles. All right, this is you. You are someone who believes in equality, and you're willing to give. You're a very giving person. You're a very kind person, and you believe in opening your heart out, and you believe in equality, and this is where you are. So this is, and with this Queen of Swords here as your bottom of the deck energy. I'm not surprised. It's Libra energy. And Librans are all about balance, all about equality, all right? And so this is the energy that you are in. What's crossing you is the King of Cups. All right. So it's possible that this is a relationship reading, because here we have the King of Cups. The King of Cups is Scorpio energy, or it could be Cancer and Pisces too. But usually take this as the Scorpio card. So there is someone in your life, a Scorpio. It doesn't have to be a love relationship. It could be any relationship. It could be a father. When I'm talking King of Cups, I'm not even talking gender. All right, these are just energies. So it could be male, it could be female, it could be whichever gender you identify with. All right, but there is a Scorpio in your life, and this is the problem here. Maybe this person you are invested in, and you feel that they are not treating you as an equal, or they're not treating you fairly, and that there's some kind of, either this person is has to choose between two people and they're biased towards one, and you feel the pinch of it. Or it could be that this is a connection that you both have, wherein you put in all the effort and this person doesn't reciprocate. All right, we'll see as we move along. In your past, you get the Four of Swords. It's not something that's happened recently. This is something that's been going on for a while, and in the past you've reflected on this quite a lot. All right, now let's look in your subconscious. Okay, so you are now, in your mind, you have this great conflict. You don't know whether you should actually walk away from this connection, or whoever this person is, tell them off and tell them how you're feeling, or whether you should just wait for some more time and hope that things will change. There's this constant battle in your head, between your head and your heart. You are very invested in this person. It doesn't have to be a romantic situation, whatever it is, even if it is in your job situation, say this could be your boss, okay, at work, and you find that every time there's a raise or a promotion or something, your ideas are taken, but you are never given that respect that you should get, or you're not given that raise or promotion. Someone else gets it. But you love this job that you're in, and otherwise you like the environment. But every time you feel that, you'll wait, maybe next time you'll be recognized, maybe next time you'll be recognized, and it's not happening. So now you're considering whether you want to stay here or move. And this is what you're in conflict with. What you want as an outcome is this Page of Pentacles. So for a lot of you, this could be a work-related thing. You want to move to, you invested in whatever you're doing. You love what you're doing, but you want a new beginning, and you want to be recognized for the ideas you give. You want to be recognized for the work that you put in. All right, for those of you who are in a connection, it's the same thing. You want a solid offer from this person. All right, you have been giving it your all, and the other person's been breadcrumbing you, if this is a relationship. And if it is a work situation, then basically whatever situation is, you are putting in the effort and you're getting a raw deal in return. All right, and but you are so invested in this particular thing or person or job, that you're in conflict whether to just leave it behind and move ahead, or to just stick with it and hoping things will change. For your immediate future, you get the beautiful Six of Wands, which talks about victory. All right, so it could it also talks about ego. So now you feel that maybe some of you might feel that if you say walk out of this, your ego will be bruised. People will possibly tell you that you've left this because you were not satisfied and you couldn't take somebody else's success, perhaps. But what I feel is that if you actually decide to stay, or you decide to leave, whichever way you want it, you will get your success. All right, in time you will get your success, whether you choose to stay or you choose to move. You have to follow your heart. If your heart is actually telling you to stay, you stay on. But you should be able to make that subtle distinction between your heart, which is talking about the love you have for the job. I mean, if the job you have is something you really love, or this person is someone who you really love, who takes care of you, who gives you, but at the end of the day, you have to embrace this Queen of Swords energy, all right? It's all about balance. There is no relationship, no job situation, nothing in which you should stick on if you're not being given a fair share of, the goodies. For example, if you are putting in as much effort or more effort than your colleagues, and if you're being sidelined and the other person's getting it, if you're new there and that person is experienced, you might want to wait a little bit. But if you find that you've both been at it right from the beginning under the same person for a long time, and you have an impeccable record and still you're being sidelined, then you really need to think about walking away from here. There's always something out there for us, all right? And maybe this particular opportunity where things are imbalanced, it's to make you uncomfortable so that you step out of your comfort zone. And when you do, you will get success. Same thing about a relationship. Maybe this person is wonderful. Maybe you see this person as your, counterpart. Maybe you see this person as an extra special high level soulmate. But if this person is not treating you right, you are always advised to move ahead and take all your energy back and concentrate on yourself. And when you do that, you will always get success. But make sure that it is whatever you're feeling is not just, I mean, it is actually happening, not because someone's busy and they didn't give you time, so you feel upset about it, and because of your ego you decide to walk away. No, but you can make out the difference between ego-based thinking, be it out of fear, be it out of pride, or and again, even if there's love, I always say in any kind of relationship anywhere, it always begins with trust, with respect, and with love. All right, so you cannot compromise on anyone. All these three things are extremely essential to move a relationship forward, any kind of relationship forward. The kind of emotions may vary, but these three things are extremely important. All right, now suppose you stick on in the situation and do nothing about it. Where do you reach? And you get the Hierophant. So with the Hierophant, this is a card of higher studies, or of institutions, or of tradition, and things like that. So if you carry on this way without doing much, it could be that this person, I mean, you have to wait, you'll still learn. So if you're in a work kind of situation, or even with a person, if you carry on this way, you will definitely have experiences. Now, whether they're going to be comfortable experiences or not is something that you have to see. But if the situation is not meant for you and you carry on without doing anything in this, chances are later on you will actually get that understanding, that inner knowledge, or it's pushing you out of your comfort zone through your spirituality. All right, you will see a spiritual side to as it is, if you're coming here to watch a tarot reading, chances are that you are tapped into your spiritual side. All right, so maybe this relationship is what has pushed you into coming for a tarot reading. And now from here, you have to decide where to move. But the basis of any decision that you make, one, you follow your intuition, follow your heart. Two, wherever there isn't mutual respect, mutual trust, and love, which is mutual, wherein both of you are not putting equal efforts, where there is no equality, you without a doubt should move away from that situation. Yes, suppose you're in a job and this is the job that's running things for you, and this is why you are this is how you're existing. You have to pay your bills, you have to pay your loans, you have to pay your rent. Then don't use your pride and just dump it and walk away. No, but start looking for something else. No matter, and you may get a wonderful job, but it may not be the thing that you love to do. But if you're not being treated right here, you can move there for an interim period and then find what you actually love. All right, but you should not have to work in a place wherein you don't feel wanted, or you're feeling that someone's taking advantage of you, and because it kills your spirit. And that's not the idea of any job, any relationship, anything. Your spirit is not meant to be dampened. All right, you're not, your soul is not supposed to be constrained and made to feel terrible. You grow out of things and you move out of your comfort zone, but you go in a place where you're loved, where you're wanted, where you're treasured. All right. And now your external environment, you get the beautiful Four of Wands. This is beautiful energy. This is very celebratory, energy. So what I'm being told, that no matter what decision you make, to stay or to move, you follow your heart. All right, your heart will guide you which way you want to go, because whatever decision you take will be the right decision, and you will have a lot of happiness. You will find support. If not, if this is a work situation or a relationship, there will be enough people to support you no matter what decision you take. All right, your hopes and fears, and you get the Three of Pentacles. You want to be seen as somebody who's done the right thing by society. The Three of Pentacles is something about collaboration, about, there's someone on a pedestal and people are looking up to this person, and you want to be that someone. But even if you want to be that someone, if you just respect yourself, you will find that people do come and respect you. They look up to you. Yes, this was a person who wasn't treated right, and this person had the gumption to give up what they loved because they weren't treated right and move to something else, because they believe in themselves, because they have self-respect, because they have self-worth. So anyway, you will be looked, people will look up to you if you just are going to be true to yourself. All right, if you don't respect yourself, chances are the people around you won't respect you either. Your final outcome is the beautiful, beautiful Ace of Cups. This is splendid, pile number one. This is a new offer in love, with love. All right. So if this was a relationship and you've decided to move away from it, all right, maybe you can stick around for some more time. You'll be the best judge to know. And we all have extremely strong intuitions, and we call the intuition a quiet voice. But that niggle which we have, that this is not serving me. There are some times that the heartbreak is so much, be it a job situation, be it a relationship, and you feel that this is not enough. But somewhere you're scared to just move something that you're really comfortable in. Sometimes we get comfortable with pain. We get comfortable with people talking down to us. We get comfortable with, constant criticism, because we've just got used to that. It's that whole concept of the known devil versus the unknown devil. But it doesn't have to be an unknown devil. It could be an angel on the other side. But because you're stuck in this comfort zone, no matter how upsetting it is to you, you are not going out and checking what's there for you. So I feel if you take a nice balanced approach, stick around for some more time, depending on how much time you already stuck around, and then you see whether this is going somewhere. If you've seen that you're again being, sidelined, and someone else has got the credit for whatever you've done, or you're just not being mentioned, or if you're in a relationship, again, you find that you just get breadcrumbs and really you put in so much of work and you're not appreciated, or you don't feel that warmth in the connection, then no matter how much you have invested yourself, your time, your effort, your everything into this, move away. That is your advice, to move away, and you see what your outcome is. You will, first of all, when you move away, your soul gets liberated, because you have made that step, because you respect yourself, because you love yourself. You had the gumption to actually stand up for yourself, and you're pouring in that love to yourself. And when you do that, you become so attractive to the whole world. And that is why you get the offer, whether it is a relationship or a new job or doing something that you really love, that is going to come your way. All right. So you take that call of whether you want to stay or to move. And remember, the bottom line is you need to be respected, trusted, and loved just as much as you do the next person. All right. So don't let anyone take advantage of you, no matter how invested you are in the connection. Now I'm going to take out one card from the Spirit Animal deck for your advice from Spirit. And you get time to collaborate. All right. So with this, I think I'm going to take out one more card. You get the Wolf Spirit. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Look at that with the Hierophant card here. Okay, and I'm going to take out one card from here as well before I explain it out to you. And you get Silver. Be persistent. All right. Then for a whole lot of you out here, with these three cards, I feel like telling you to stick on for some more time. Maybe this, what you're feeling, that you're being breadcrumbed, or you're not being given that attention, or you're not being, given your fair share at your place of work. You're being asked to be persistent. All right. And time to collaborators, don't go now. Do not leave this situation, or possibly take advice from someone on this situation, someone who is there within your current situation. All right. And whatever knowledge you have, use it wisely. Turn it to wisdom, as it is you, because of being stuck here in this particular situation, you tapping to your spiritual side. All right. So what I'm saying is, whatever experience you have till now, it is going to make you tap into your intuition and use both of the things together. Your intuition, the knowledge that you possess, and your intuition as well. So with both of them, like for example, someone explained it very beautifully, wherein your logic itself, usually logic and intuition are two sides of a coin, right? But in this case, it is almost as though your logic will take you towards your spirituality. All right. And you will use whatever you've learned in this situation to look beyond. All right. And for now, you're being asked to find, if you got help at your workplace, or in, you're in a relationship, but there is someone you're talking to about this, take help from them. But you're being asked to be persistent. So I would still reiterate that you stick around for some more time. Be persistent. So for a whole lot of you, if you're persistent, your wait is going to be over. This person, if this is a person in your life, as in a relationship apart from work, then this person is going to actually open up to you and show you those emotions, make you that offer. And if it's in the workplace, again, if you've been, as I said earlier, you find that colleagues are being promoted or they're giving a raise, it's just a matter of time. What's coming your way is going to be far more lucrative than what you've ever seen or expected before. So you just stick around for some more time. But for some of you, despite sticking around, if you feel that it's not happening and you have this inner calling that no, this thing is just not for you, and that you cannot just, stay here any longer, if that feeling is very strong, then you're being asked to move. So follow your heart, follow your intuition. All right. Don't stay in a situation out of fear. But for those of you who know that, that things could change, if you get that feeling yourself, so you're being asked to wait for one more, say, promotion to come your way, or one more offer to come your way, and then you'll just know if it's going to work or not. And if it doesn't, then you take your call and move. But for most of you, things will start looking brighter. All right. So that's all I have for you, pile number one. I hope you don't have to wait too much and you get the answers you're looking for. But either ways, whatever decision you make to stay or to move, at the end of it all, you are going to uh, get your Ace of Cups, all right? Which means that you are going to get this wonderful opportunity to make wonderful changes in your life and to have things the way you want them to. Your experiences will be different depending on what you choose to do, but nothing is going to disappoint you. Finally, the universe is working for you, but always get to balance and remember every step of the way, whatever you decide to do, the bottom line is you must respect yourself and love yourself, all right? That is the only way to go about it. So that's all I have for you, pile number one. If it did resonate, do let me know in the comments. Please do like and share if you wish to, if you feel it will be beneficial for someone else. And do subscribe if you haven't already. All right? Until next time, be good, stay safe. Bye-bye. And with that, we come to pile number two. Those who have chosen the Ethereal Visions Tarot or the beautiful Fool card, which is Aquarian energy again. And I place this here. We're going to do a Celtic cross reading, as I did mention in the intro. So if you haven't heard that, you've skipped directly to your pile, then, well, this is going to be a general reading. Generally, just to find out what's happening in your life, what are the blockages, and what's happening. All right, I'll explain as we move. Here, all right. This card is representing you. This is what's blocking you at this time. Your immediate past, what's in your subconscious, what you would like to happen in your conscious mind, your immediate future. Is it coming in? Should I move it a bit? Okay. If you carry on this way, what would happen without making any changes? This is your external environment. This is your hopes and fears, and this is the final outcome. Bottom of the deck energy. I don't believe this. Queen of Swords. Pile number one also had Queen of Swords as the bottom of the deck energy. Wow. Okay. Let's begin pile number two. Wow. You are the Empress. You are standing in your power. You've done whatever you had to. You are, you know, everyone's dream, because you're in this wonderful energy, and you can be male or female. We're not talking genders. This is beautiful energy. The Empress is abundant. The Empress is you know, fertile as in, yes, you could be ready for children, yes, but fertile as in your ideas, whatever you have, anything you touch can turn to gold. It's that, that's how abundant you are. That's the kind of attraction you have. You know, you are able to attract anything to you, whatever you want, and it just keeps steadily flowing. You are the Queen of Queens. Again, I'm not talking genders, all right? So this is beautiful energy that you are in. So what is blocking your Empress energy? And you get the World. Now, the World is all about cycles. Cycles beginning and cycles coming to an end. And with a World sign, you usually have fixed modalities, which is the Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. All right. So it's possible that, and the Empress is Taurian energy again. Yes, Taurus and even Libra. Okay, because basically the Empress is ruled by Venus. So now what's happening is that whatever your situation is, you are in a very, very powerful place. But what's blocking you is there's possibly a fixed sign in your life. And right now it feels like a relationship, but we can move forward, because there's so many people who will be watching it in the future as well, and this is such a general reading, so it could apply to other areas of your life. But I feel that this looks like a love relationship to me. It doesn't have to be. That we'll find out, as I said. So there is a Taurian, Scorpio, Leo, or Aquarius that you're dealing with, and perhaps you've been going through many cycles with this person, all right? And again, you're closing out a cycle, and or you're wondering what's happening in this connection. It could be a very trying situation at this time. Maybe you've known this person for a while, or maybe this person is at a distance from you. We'll find out. For your immediate past, you get the Four of Swords. I don't believe this. Pile one had the Four of Swords in exactly the same position. This is very nice. So you have been reflecting. The Empress has been reflecting on where she stands. This looks like it could also be some of you will resonate with it. Sorry, I shook the camera. Some of you could be on your twin flame journey. It doesn't have to be, but you've been reflecting a whole lot on this situation with this person, and chances are that you've been in this cycle for quite some time. So there are some karmic cycles that are happening. All right, let's keep moving. What's in your subconscious? The Ace of Pentacles. You are waiting for a solid offer. You want something solid. The Empress wants to know for sure. She doesn't like hanging without knowing where what's the deal. What you're looking for is the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is about expansion. All right, I feel this is a relationship, and you are waiting for somebody despite yourself. You've reflected a whole lot on this, and Three of Cards is typically a person waiting for the ships to come in. All right, and in this case you're waiting for this fixed sign, or with someone with these fixed signs heavily in their chart. All right, you're waiting for this person to come. You've thought a lot about it, and right now, maybe in the past you expected this person to come with a solid offer for you, and that's what subconsciously is still there. You want them to make a solid offer, maybe a proposal, something solid. But right now, consciously, you just want them to come, and whichever way it goes, you've just let the outcome, you've let go of the outcome. You just want to close out the cycle. You just want to be at peace, in the sense that let this person come and not give me the offer that I'm looking for, but let me just get closure. But you're still waiting, and you want this person to come in this cycle to close out. All right, immediate future, you get the Ten of Swords. All right, so this could be that things don't play out the way you are hoping that they will play out. All right, that's what your immediate future says. Maybe this person doesn't come in. You're waiting and you're sure that this person will come. Maybe they'll apologize, and you may have played out a million situations in your head. Maybe you'll, if this person was your love interest, maybe you'll just end up being friends. But nothing like that happens. All right, and you'll find out in some time that things are not going to happen the way you think they are going to, and it could possibly lead to a feeling of betrayal. But if you carry on just waiting, what else? You get the Well. The Well is again Mother Gaia, abundance, which you already are. So you've done pile number 2, whoever you are watching this, pick a card. You have done a lot of healing. Maybe the situation was extremely important to you, and you've done a lot of healing. And what I can pick up with this Ten of Swords is that you are actually coming to the end of it. And that is why, though your subconscious still has these little, that a bit of hope that maybe this person will give you an offer. But if this person doesn't, though they're showing you here the Ten of Swords here, I feel you're coming out of this energy, because you've already outwardly put it out there that I just want this closure to happen. Even if it doesn't happen the way I want to, though deep down inside somewhere you still have that glimmer of hope. And maybe this person doesn't turn up at all, or maybe this person does turn up and things don't work in the way you imagined it, but you are ready to completely let it go now. Whatever you feel, betrayal, I feel it is something that, it was you just, this is the last bit of hope which you just finally leave after this. All right. And with that, you get this beautiful well card that you are so abundant in yourself, and you have just more and more abundance coming your way. The well is your blessings from Mother Gaia, and the Empress is all about that as well. So you're going to live your full life, a happy life. Maybe there's something better for you. Let's find out. Okay, so your immediate environment, the environment that is the Four of Pentacles. So those people who are already there in your life, they mean a whole lot of you, a whole lot to you, and you just want to keep them close, all right? And you don't want to let what you have go now. And the people around you want you for themselves is also what I'm getting here, all right? That you are very dear to the people whose life you touch. What are your hopes and fears? You're still hoping for that Knight of Pentacles to come with that pentacle to you. Despite waiting for so long and not getting any, no tidings about this person coming back into your life, but you're still choosing to wait because you believe, no, this person will come back. And you feel that it's time to close out a cycle. And somewhere you still hope, though you feel, you may have thought that at this time you're expected to this person to say something to you, but then that time also comes and goes. Maybe it was your some important occasion, and you feel that this person will come, and now you'll have, you'll meet, and that occasion comes and goes, and you feel that betrayal again. And yet, in your hopes, along with your subconscious, you still have the Knight of Pentacles. You're still waiting for an offer here. And though it's not as though you've stopped living your life. You're being yourself. You're the best version of yourself. You've healed. But you've not healed enough to completely let it go. All right, pile number 2. And look at this. Your final outcome is the Two of Pentacles. And with this infinity symbol here, and you're still trying to balance your head and your heart. I'd like to take a clarification for the Two of Pentacles. This is a deep soul connection, but let's see. Clarification for the Two of Pentacles. You get the Seven of Wands. Take off another card. The Wheel of Fortune. And the Queen of Swords again. And the Ace of Swords. Okay. The Two of Pentacles is all about a person trying to get balance. All right. So you are reaching that place. You know that it's fine and things may not work the way you want it to. All right. Whatever your situation is. And you're ready. It's not that you stop living, stopping your life. And yet, see, unless you completely let it go, it will always remain that niggle, that hope, that one thing that didn't happen because you are not giving yourself that closure. And it's possible that this person also feels the same way about you, and maybe that's why you can't get them off your mind. All right, and you're balancing things out. And you're being asked to come into that balance within yourself. All right, because with this Queen of Swords here, you're being told to be really honest with yourself and ask yourself. And here with this Ace of Sword as your bottom deck energy, have you actually, you have done a whole lot of work, but is it enough? You're being told to heal yourself some more, and things will turn in your favor. In your favor doesn't mean that this person necessarily will come back, but the fact that your healing will get complete. All right, you've been finding that you are standing there in defensive stance, warding people off, but this is going to change. You have the Wheel of Fortune and you will come into balance because you will be ready to accept, actually let go and accept uh, what is due to you. And you are already in the Empress energy, all right? But whatever the last bit of letting go is there, where you have that hope, no, sometime maybe, no. Now you are going to give yourself that closure and completely take it off your mind. When it comes from time to time, you let thought come and let the thought go and move on with your life. All right, you're ready now to let this person go. And this is your current energy. In the future, maybe things change, maybe this person comes back. But right now, you do not wait for a closure. You give that closure to yourself, pile number 2. Whether this person comes back or not, it's immaterial. You give yourself that closure, all right? What's meant to happen will happen. If something is meant for you, it will never ever pass you by, all right? But there is something known as divine order and divine timing. So you will get what you are meant to get when you're meant to get it. And you just have to trust the universe, all right? And we'll take out one card of advice for you. And that is time for beginner mind. See, you're finished with your 10 of Swords and it's time for you to close out that cycle. You've got the World card here. The cycle is coming to an end. You are going to give yourself that closure. It's difficult right now. The whole problem is that the world wants to close out. With that World card, the cycle is just waiting to be closed and you are trying not to close it. You're still holding on to that one thread of hope. But you're being asked to just let it go and trust the universe. All right, we'll take out one more card for you. And that is life is speeding up. There are so many other things for you, pile number 2, that are waiting for this Empress to go and, live her life. There's so many things waiting there for you to make a beautiful life. But you have to let it go. Yes, you have done a whole lot of healing, but you still have that, little glimmer of hope. And that you're being asked to just let go of. And your bottom of the deck energies, be loyal to what you love. And that's, yes, if there is this person that you really love them. This is one beautiful thing which I saw in, I think, Eat, Pray, Love. Was that the movie? And it says that whenever you do feel love for somebody, close your eyes and send them that love telepathically and then let it go. Thereafter, move on with your life. All right, because there is nothing you can do. What's meant for you will come to you when it does have to, and otherwise you just accept it for what it is. All right, and let me take out one card from this for you, the secret language of color, before we close out your reading. And you get Auburn, ground yourself. Yes, with the Empress energy, you are supposed to be very grounded. Yes, it is. And if you have been in your head a whole lot because of this person, you're being told to just finish that. Give yourself that closure. You owe it to yourself. You've done so much of healing work. You're in such a powerful place. You are so attractive to the world that just one small thing is just holding you back. So ground yourself. Let this go. Trust in this universe. Trust in Mother Gaia. And things will just be so beautiful, much more than you imagined. All right, so that's all I have for you, pile number 2. I hope this reading resonated. Yes, I'm sure you didn't want to hear this. You would have liked to hear a better outcome, but you never know. This is just the energies for now. Things may change, but they will change only if you let go. If we stick to one thing and we want an outcome just the way we want it, chances are it gets delayed and delayed and delayed, because you have to put that effort on you. You pull your energy back, put it on yourself, work on yourself completely, and actually let it go. And just tell the universe, this is what I want, but I accept whatever you give me. And actually mean it when you say that, and live your life happily. And if it is meant for you, it will come back. Whoever this person is, the situation is, will come back if it's meant for you. And you have to trust the universe on this, all right? So that's it. Pile number 2. Be good, take care, and I'll see you with the next reading. Bye-bye. Now we come to pile number 3, those who chose the Morgan Greer Tarot or the Hangman. Here is your reading. We are doing a Celtic cross reading, as I mentioned in the introduction, and we've just kept it open intention. So whatever comes out, I'll let you know. This is a card that represents you. One card that's blocking you, that's the crossing card. What happened in your immediate past, your subconscious energies, what you want to, what the outcome that you want in your conscious mind, your immediate future. If you carry on without making any changes, where you'd be, your external environment, your hopes and fears, and the final outcome. Bottom of the deck energy, the Hermit. All right. This is you here, the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is called the card of the wounded warrior. So you are giving it your all in a situation. We don't know what the situation is. For each of you, it will be different. For some of you, it will be a relationship. For some of you, it will be, certain personal goals. For some of you, it will be your work. Whatever it is, you're working hard. You've pushed yourself and you're still carrying on. And you are like the wounded warrior, all right? You've been bruised, you've been battered, but you are not giving up. This is where you are, but you want to know what's happening next here. And what's crossing you is the Seven of Swords, which is the card of deception. I'll have to look at your other cards before I can say anything, but deception can play out in two ways. One, you're being deceived by someone else, but I strongly get for you that this is self-deception. But let us see. Let me take out a card for your past, and you get the beautiful Queen of Rods, the Queen of Wands. What is this Queen of Wands all about? Is this you, or is this someone who's there in your life? I'll take a clarification for the Queen of Rods. What is this Queen of Rods all about? Knight of Cups. Hierophant. Lovers. Oh, okay. Six of Wands. Okay. All right, those who've chosen pile number 3. There's someone, pile number 3, whom you've been in love with for the longest time. For a very, very long time. And this is someone that you were feeling extremely romantic about. someone you wanted your forever after, with someone whom you consider your soulmate, possibly your twin flame. All right? And it didn't work out. Either they or you, someone self-sabotaged this, sabotaged this connection. Either it was self-sabotage or it was the other person who betrayed, but there's something happened. And looking at the cards that you've got, two major arcanas here, the Hierophant and the Lovers, along with the Knight of Cups. It was not something that was a figment of your imagination. It was actually there. All right? Okay, let's see. In your subconscious energies, we get the Three of Pentacles. You still believe that it will happen, that you will actually come together and make a life for yourselves with this person. All right? And you're not giving up with the Knight of Wands here, but it's been a very long time. What you want consciously, you're manifesting this person back into your life. Look at this beautiful magician here. You believe that you can manifest this person. All right? And you're doing all that you can to just keep the fire burning. Your immediate future, and you get the Five of Cups. Heartbreak. You feel all is lost. If this doesn't come to you, you feel that all will be lost. But actually, it's not. There are two cups standing right there behind you where you haven't seen it. If you carry on this way, manifesting the connection, what happens? You get the Fool, which is beautiful. It's possible that in the past, with this Six of Wands, you didn't get victory in this connection, obviously. It's possible that it fell through because of ego on someone's part, all right? And with this Devil here, energy here, maybe there was a lot of fear. And this ego was because of the fear. And that's why this person didn't come to you. You had so much, you both had something very deep happening. And then someone got scared and their pride came in the way, and that was because of fear, actually, underlying fear. But you know that this person feels very strongly for you, and that's why you're not giving up. And you're trying to manifest it, but it's not happening in the near future, all right? And all you want is a new beginning. And if you carry on this way, manifesting, doing your own thing, but you're trying to manifest, you're going to get there's going to be new energy coming in your relationship. Let's see. May not be in the way that you want it, but there's going to be some fresh energy in your life. Could be a new person, or maybe this person comes back, maybe not be in the same way, but with some fresh energy. But it may take a while. It's not going to happen the way you want it. And you're feeling really bad about it. But all is not lost. Your external environment, and you get the Five of Swords. I think you and this person, usually this is the card for the environment, but in this case, I feel it is you and your person, or rather your person playing mind games with you. There's some mind games that are going on here. Or maybe there is someone around your person, someone around you who's making you react or behave in a particular way. Maybe this is around there. Since you are invested in the connection, it's possible there is someone around this person on your mind who is, possibly telling them that this connection is not going to work out and it's not the right thing for you. There's someone there in their life who doesn't want this to happen, who's been saying this. And that's why they are playing mind games with you. Your hopes and fears, you get the Page of Wands. You just want to meet this person once again. You just want to be able to have that, write them a message. say something, and you feel that they will write back to you. And once they do, and once that connection is established, in the beginning we got the hermit card, so maybe you're in no contact situation, and you feel that once you get that communication going, that spark will, be lit again, because your spark is never gone, and you believe that theirs hasn't either. So for your final outcome, what you get the beautiful Empress energy. Look at this. This is definitely a divine connection. And this person is your divine counterpart. I'd like to take a clarification for this Five of Cups. What is this Five of Cups here? To get the Six of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Death card. Okay. So you're manifesting this connection, and you want a victory in this connection, and things don't happen the way you want it. All right. And that's what makes you sad. But there are these two cups, and you keep working. You maybe drown yourself in your work, but you're not giving up, because this is the energy that you are in. You're not giving up. And even if in the future things don't work out your way, you're going to carry on working hard. All right. And that's why things are going to be transformed over time. You're manifesting this. Your connection will be transformed, and there'll be a fresh start to it. Maybe your person will, see the truth. What's the bottom of the deck energy? King of Pentacles. Wonderful. Maybe this person's finally, decided to put an end to the mind games, and maybe that communication will actually happen, and you manifest the outcome that you want. I really hope this works out for you, pile number 3, because you seem to be of that stubborn heart that's convinced the universe to give you what you want. You've been putting in the work. You've been manifesting, and you are a very powerful manifester. Let's take out one advice from Spirit. And this is a spiritual connection without a doubt. Fox Spirit, think on your feet. And another card. Rabbit Spirit, now is a lucky time. Wonderful. So things will work out in your favor. May not be immediately, but if you don't give up, it will work out in your favor. And look at this, Starfish Spirit, open to infinite possibility. See, so with this Fool card here, it may not work out the way you want it to, but there are so many possibilities in front of you. And here with this Magician and this Empress card, you are manifesting your divine counterpart. All right. There's just, and they are coming to you. I'll take out one more card from the Secret Language of Color for advice from Spirit. And you get Bronze, strengthen your body, and Lavender, connect to mind, body, and soul. All right, so what I can see here with these two cards, in which both are talking about your body, it looks like while you've been manifesting and you've been doing all the hard work, and you've been neglecting yourself. And if you want these things to manifest sooner, you need to have a balance, a proper balance between your body, mind, and soul. All right. And this is what you're being asked to do. Strengthen your body. Maybe physically you're weak. Right now, as I'm recording this, the pandemic is on. So for those of you who are watching it now, it may be because of that. And if someone's watching this in the future, there will be any basically neglect of your own self, because you're so focused on what you want. But you need to take care of yourself, ground yourself, strengthen your body, have complete balance between your body, mind, and soul. And you find, and that the best way to do that is being out in nature as much as you can. And you'll find that things work perfectly for you. This is such a wonderful reading, pile number 3. I hope you do actually get your manifestation this very year. And if it does happen, do let me know in the comments. And if it did resonate with you, to give me a like and do subscribe if you haven't already. But either ways, I'd love to know what happens, and I hope it's a happy ending just the way you want it. All right? And that's all I have for you. Be good, stay safe, bye-bye. And that brings us to the end of our pick a card reading.